Hey, I wanted to kind of follow up on the call that I did on my personal page, and I just wanted to kind of connect with you on that. And it was about neglecting. There's three places where we neglect, and I think that we may not consciously know it, but there's three motivations that we live for. Number one, we live for our body to take care of it. We also live for the mind and the emotion, and we also live for the soul. So those are three things that we tend to live for. When we neglect each of them or we focus on one, while despising or disconnecting and disregarding the other, we have problems. Let me give you an example. If you just focus on, say, your soul, spiritually speaking, which is great, but you disregard the body, you say, oh, it doesn't matter what I put into my body, or it doesn't matter, treat my body, you are actually hurting your soul. You're hurting the core of who you are. If you are just focusing on your body and being healthy, which is a good thing, and you're disregarding your soul, you will have an empty body, right? A beautiful body with an empty soul. That's not good. It's like the lights are on, but nobody's home, right? But if you focus only on just being intellectual, like just I'm going to focus on my mind, I'm going to get better. And a lot of times you get into knowledge. I want to get more knowledge. I want to get more knowledge, right? What happens with a lot of knowledge, we disconnect from the heart because we can't intellectualize love. And you can't intellectualize healing. There's a saying that we say in grief is the mind is the wrong tool to heal the heart. It's like painting a room with a hammer. So those are the three things. If you neglect any one of them, then what happens? Like, especially if you neglect your body. I'll just talk about the body real quick. You find yourself violating boundaries with your body. The things that you said you wouldn't do, you'll start to do it. Could be in a relationship. It could be with your food, the intake of food. Could be sex, as I said, it could be drugs. So because your body has a need, it has an authentic need, so does your soul. It has an authentic need, so is your mind. Your mind needs proper food. It needs a proper nourishment. And I said it before in my call, but the proper nourishment that your body needs, as far as your body needs healthy food, right? And how do we get healthy food into our body? Is it just going out and shopping for healthy food? Well, I know a lot of people that have all the money in the world that still not shop for healthy food. So why is that? Or is it that I need to get onto the best book, or I need to read the best book, but then why do I find myself watching the wrong things, or spiritually speaking, not really feeling that spiritual need, still having that emptiness and fulfilling with food, drugs, alcohol, whatever, right? What would be my motivation? What could be the glue of me taking care of those three parts of my being, the body, the soul, the mind? What would it be? I think the biggest need is love. Authentic love. He says, okay, that's cool. Well, that's what your body absolutely needs. Your body wants to express love by giving it, and it wants to receive love by obviously receiving it. But here's the saying, you can only love as much as you've been healed. I'm gonna repeat this again. You could only love as much as you've been healed. So those three parts that I told you about, guess what? If you're not loving you, if you're not loving people, which is, by the way, connected to your healing, if you're not really getting the healing that you need, you can't love. You don't have the capacity of receiving love or giving love. So what are we giving to our body? Junk food. And I'm talking about emotionally, spiritually, and relationship, right? Soul-wise, we're giving it junk food as well. Mindset-wise, we're giving it junk food because we're trying to fulfill something inside of us that can't get fulfilled any other way by you getting the healing that you need, so you can feel it and live that life because you want to express yourself. I think success is being able to express the full authentic self of your body, the full authentic self of your soul, the full authentic self of your mind and emotions in a proper way. Discovering your authentic self, that's exactly what it is. It's like we go into figuring out who you are and then showing you how to express that. And you kind of, through the process of the coaching process, you actually start to do that. I was just connecting with a client. I remember having a conversation talking about just a good road. Like you have two roads that you're following. The road of love and self-care and healing, and the road of self-denial and then the self-hate. Both of them promise you a great land where you could have all that you need. Both of them promise you love, but each of them sends you to a different place. And that place where it sends you is according to the amount of healing that you receive. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop right there. So remember that. Where you're led in life has everything to do with the level of healing that you receive. That's why, to me, that's the most important thing. My heart, I got to take care of it because it is the wellspring. Everything flows from that heart. Number one priority for me is take care of this. Life is too short for me not to do that. If you're ready to do that, go ahead and put on heart. I have all kinds of comments, right? Just put heart, and then we could have a 15-minute conversation, and then we could figure out if I could actually help you, and then we could go from there. At least you get that 15 minutes to you to figure something else about yourself, okay? All right, thank you so much for watching, and then please comment and let me know what you think about this. Thank you, take care, and enjoy.